I am Daniel Lucas.
And I'm Fickie, and welcome to Abstract Essay.
Abstract Essay, people, another episode of Abstract Essay because another week, another masterpiece of Mr. Fickie to
Oh,
scrutinize. But
oh yes.
yes. But before we go on, we want to thank you, Fitchpot, for being number 4 for the 10 best abstract art podcasts. People, we are so humble and grateful of Mr. Fickie because you recognize our hard work every week. Ah,
I'm so
number one.
humble.
Yeah, number one is Art Sisters podcast. Number two is talking to artists. We are artist people. Number three, Honest Art Podcast with Jody King. And of course, our podcast, Abstract Essay. Thank you so
Ooh.
much for giving us this opportunity. Mr. Fiki and I will do more hard work. Oh, hard work. I hope Mr. Fiki paintings will be hang on the Carnegie Hall in New York, like Mr. Inamula. Please do tune in,
Whoa.
people. Mr. Inamula this coming Tuesday. I'm gonna interview him about his latest painting. So please tune in, people. It's 9 a.m. PST with Mr. Inamula Tuesday. So, Mr. Fiki, with no
Mm-hmm.
further ado, what will be your masterpiece? Or can you please invite our listeners to support the art
I'll
of
do the book first.
rescue? The art of rescue, people.
Okay. Oh, there. Oh, where's it? There you go. This is my Art of Fuscu, my book, my art book of my digital art. My over the last five years, it is my collection of my favorite pieces and all my masterpieces. And if you're interested in what you see today, then please help me and support me by purchasing a book, maybe,
Yes.
or Kindle, paperback, or we have hardcover as well. Thank you if you do.
Yes, people, let's support Mr. Fiki because if you support him, more volumes of Rich Q coming.
More
Well,
food skew, too much food skew,
yeah,
actually.
too much Rich Q, 100. Speaking of 100 volumes, speaking of what do you call this collection, please do collect, people, our merchandise on Food 101. Please do collect them. Name it and we have it, as we saying. As we're having coffee mag, accessory pouch, apron, and a lot more. And tune in for our season 5, people, on on Food 101. We're gonna do live cooking with Chef Alessandro.
Ooh,
Live
wow.
via satellite. Wow. Amazing. That will be our bigger, better, and bolder Food 101. And speaking of merchandise, we are promoting our abstract essay merchandise soon. We're gonna choose 100 paintings, the best 100 paintings of Mr. Fiki, and we're gonna put in any kind of merchandise.
All on one shirt.
Yes, and only shirts. Would you like to do underwear too? We have underwear on Food 101. See, make it bigger and better and bolder. I want to
Mm-hmm.
show to our listeners what will
Underwear.
be. See, Food 101 Women's
Wow.
Brief. People, please do purchase. It's only what, $32. Oh, only
Oh,
$30.
your partner will love it.
Oh yes.
I'm ready to
Bag.
eat.
There's a weekender. This weekender bag. See, imagine it's
Mm.
exquisite. Ah, exquisite
Wow.
Food 101 merchandise available on Etsy and Shopify. So, Mr. Fiki, if we're doing our merchandise, can you give us a glimpse? What will be our products on Abstract Essay? Is it the same with Food 101?
Oh, it'd be much more different. It'd be featuring the art I've talked about on the podcast, or maybe some custom designs if we decide to do that. It'll
Yeah.
be, I think, quite a bit different. Yes, we'll have
Yeah.
lots of fun pictures we can put on stuff. We
Yes.
can put on underwear.
See, an
Oh,
underwear. I have woman underwear. I have
wow,
men's boxer brief. People, see the
wow!
steak. You can see the steaks in
It
the
makes you
middle.
muscular too.
See the steaks in the middle.
The middle. Wow, where do we?
Wow, people so Chef Alessandro, really, Daniel, why we have those underwear and everything? So, Chefy, so that we are bigger, better, and
Is that
bolder.
one only in the
Look,
middle?
look, I have only one on the middle. Look, people, only the middle. It's unique, right?
Oh
Food
yeah.
101. So please do purchase, people, available on Etsy and Shopify. And Food 101 is already also my also fourth season already.
I
Same with
forgot.
Abstract Essay. And please tune in for our latest episode. We talk about regional dishes of the Roman people. And next week we're gonna talk about Sicilian dishes. So, Mr. Fickie, what will be our topic for today? Drum roll, please.
Okay. Oh, you did it again.
Again.
I timed it.
Oh, is it?
So this is my P.
Again.
Oh, okay. Close your eyes. Open. Wow. This
Oh,
is my piece, A Night in the City.
night
It's
in the city.
sort of like a cyberpunky kind of vibe. I wanted to go for this one. Have the city feel like it's really glowing and all kinds of fun colors are everywhere.
Yes. Do you
Mm.
think this is good for t-shirt merchandise for abstract essay?
Y- y- I think so. I think you could probably do it. People like this kind of aesthetic, the cyberpunk stuff, futuristic robot kind of thing. Like, what will life be like in 2070 something? You know?
Yes. Our Food 101 merchandise is a trial and error, people, to tell you frankly. That's why I have an underwear and everything. It's something that you're going to learn from this merchandise. And what we're doing in our abstract essay, what will be my error on that merchandise? We will make it perfect on abstract essay. Oh,
Sorry,
sorry, Chef
sorry, Food
Alessandro.
101. Sorry, Food 101.
Sorry, Food 101, your experimentation. Yes, to tell you frankly, this is experimentation business. But people, please do support our Food 101 merchandise. And of course, it's an upcoming abstract essay. We gonna make this merchandise bigger, better, and bolder. So what inspired you to start this painting, Mr. Freaky?
I really wanted to do a sort of futuristic piece, and I was sort of not really inspired by anything, just sort of thinking like, I want to do something with featuring a city background, something that I don't do often, something I can't do really,
Yes.
and something it just appeals to the eye more so than just grass, water. 'Cause that's what I've been doing lately, right?
A
I
lot
haven't
of
done any
water.
a
Yes.
lot of water, a lot of superpower stuff,
Yes.
Deadpool, but
Deadpool
yeah,
and Wolverine.
Deadpool,
Oh,
Wolverine, yeah.
again, Mr. Freaky, if you have the power to control the water, what you gonna do? It's outside the topic, but let's talk about
Oh,
it. Okay,
the same one as last time or a different one?
it's the same thing. If you have the power to control the water, what you gonna do?
Well, I know what you did. I don't want to put my answer next to that.
To bend, They
'Cause-
said to bend the water. What you gonna do? It's like airbender. I love airbender. How do you
oh,
make a painting about those anime, about that anime, I should say, Airbender.
I don't think so actually.
You did.
I watched the whole cartoon, all four seasons actually. I,
Can you do, please, next week?
I could try.
Yeah, let's do,
Oh,
people, next week. Let's do anime of the Airbender. Uh,
okay.
uh, it's a nice anime. I think it's a motion picture too. Now
The motion picture we don't talk about, but I heard everyone hates the movie version,
oh,
but
you don't like it?
no, everyone just hated it because it was so inaccurate. But there
Yes.
was the Netflix show that everyone loved.
Because probably they did not follow. what the anime is, right? Just like
No,
X-Men.
yeah, yeah. Like the main character, Aang, instead of having like the blue arrow tattoo, he had just like the
the
tattoos.
the brown,
like
the
like not
red
doesn't look like
thing.
doesn't
Yes,
look like an arrow as much. Yeah.
yes. But
So
people, it's better to watch anime than motion picture adapted, right? Just like X-Men. When X-Men, if you're watching X-Men anime, they are so something else that people love it because you can see their power magnificent. You can
yeah,
uh, m- make their power glorious than in motion picture. Probably it's hard to do it in a motion picture, right? And expensive.
yeah. It's just people in green suits and with motion pictures, and it's harder to be creative like with that. But
Yes.
with art, you can do anything.
Yes, just like the art of Mr. Fiki. What's the title again, Mr. Fiki?
Night in the City.
Night in the City. How do you choose Night in the City theme for your artwork?
It's night and it's in the city.
Yes, Night in the City. If you go to the city of Vancouver or downtown Vancouver at night, it's still like
Oh no, this
day.
is this is too colorful for Vancouver.
It's colorful. So which city is this?
uh, I don't know. Maybe New
Sim-
York is probably bad too. Toronto's
Jakarta.
worse
Yeah.
actually.
No, in Jakarta they have a nice
That's, no,
city.
Singapore. Let's do Singapore.
Singapore. Oh
Singapore is probably most
wow.
accurate.
Nice, nice, nice,
Because
nice.
Toronto's, yeah.
Nice. You need to visit Singapore. Is something else. So best expensive, not best expensive. One of the best expensive cities in the world.
Yeah.
So speaking of countries listening to us, let's shout
Oh
out
yeah.
them, Mr. Picky. Usually we
Sure.
shout out them one by one. So let's do shout out people listening in Italy. Because last time I think what's next? I think next is Italy. So I choose Italy today. So, Mr. Fige,
Okay. Big thank you to all our viewers in Campania, Lombardy, Latium, Veneto, Emilia Romagna, Tuscany, and Tuscany.
and Tuscany. Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Grazie mille tutta Italy for listening to
Italia.
this podcast. Did we say
I
did
think
we shout out Singapore already? Not yet.
we can do it again.
Let's do it again, Singapore, because Mr.
Oh, only
Fiki,
one. Thank you,
only
Central
one.
Singapore Community Development Council.
Because Singapore is a very small city, so
uh,
small country. So you can, if you visit Singapore, you can do the tour for 1 hour by the train.
ooh,
Yes,
we
they
have
have
to
the
keep
same.
talking about them.
They have the same train here in Vancouver, and they have a good system of railways. So Singapore, thank you so
Yeah,
much. Of course. What
probably.
else? What else, baby
Uh,
boy? Mr. Vicky. Baby boy. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Mr.
let's go
Vicky.
below Italy, maybe
Italy is
Sweden.
done, right? Sweden. Thank you,
Sweden.
Sweden. Oh, we have two in.
Ah,
We have two at least.
thank you to everyone in Västra Gotland and Stockholm. Thank you.
Yes, the capital. Thank you so much, Sweden. And
No,
one more.
no
What else
Swedish.
is Sweden after Bulgaria? Oh, Miss
Oh,
Valia country.
wow, the best
Yes,
country.
yes.
I heard it's very beautiful in Varna and
Varna, Sofia, the
Sofia
capital.
capital.
Thank you
Amazing.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like a nosh.
Yes, you learn from your mother. Ah. Thank you, Miss Valia, for listening. Bulgaria, thank you so much for keeping this podcast upload in the rating. So, Mr. Vicky, let's do continue talking about your night city, right? Night city.
hmm
So, how do you decide on the color palette for this painting?
Let me show.
Wait, we're gonna yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I already decided on the color palette for this.
Yes.
I wanted the character's hair color to be pink, so I worked around that and chose colors that would work well with it, and just sort of chose colors that would harmonize and worked well with my character here to make them feel like they're both connected.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're gonna do this merchandise for a T-shirt, what will be the caption? Is it the same with your title?
Or you could just do something simple like, oh, sorry, as like cyberpunk or like Night City of Dreams or something like that. It's something like something avant-garde and something fancy.
Yes. Night cheating in Singapore. Oh,
Wow, Singapore.
night city in Jakarta. Oh, something else, people. So, how do you
Wow.
approach composition for this painting of yours?
Well, I wanted to make sure I can see all the buildings and sort of have like a structure of like where the building is. So I got one that I can't see the top of. In these two, I can see the top of, but this one's I can't either. Just so to sort of build perspective and show how tall the buildings are in this make believe city.
Yes. So, the background is tall buildings. The
Like
background that you put
skyscrapers, tall
skyscrapers.
buildings, McDonald's, maybe.
McDonald's. I hope you're gonna sponsor us.
That might sue us now. Uh oh.
McDonald's Canada. Can you please sponsor us?
I love the Big Mac.
We're gonna do that.
And next weekend's week, Food 101 also.
Food 101, yes. We're looking for advertiser people. Wow, we're looking for advertiser. Who knows, right? McDonald's will sponsor us or what? Any kind of restaurant or fast food. We are open for people. Who knows, right, Mr. Freaky? If you're listening, or what is it? Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks is already famous, so they don't need. But
I'll plug anything at this point.
I think I learned that even you are famous, or I mean, it's already well known by the people. You need to advertise because advertising is something that it will catch every people. Even they use they using already or they buying already, but you need your persistent. You need to be number one always, just to remind people we are here, people like that. So please do advertise to us. So, what role does light and shadow play in this painting of yours?
I want to make sure the characters have is like it's darker and because she's in shadow from all the lights in the city, so I made sure all the edges of her are sort of lit up and nice and bright, while the middle of the face and middle of the body is darker and the shade.
Oh, yes. You told me last time that
Mm.
you can define the emotions through the eyes of your
Mm-hmm.
painting. What will be the emotion of this woman, pretty woman?
Maybe she's like falling in love or something. You can see like wow,
Mesmerizing, yeah. Tantalizing eyes.
wow.
Ooh. Tantalizing eyes. Wow, nice city of Singapore. Wow, I love
So wow,
yes.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. When I went to Singapore, it's just like that's my feeling. Wow, nice
Yeah,
country,
yeah.
very clean.
Through the
You
mirror.
cannot see. You cannot see even speed. Uh, you cannot even see cigarette butts. Oh, I hope
Oh.
I hope Vancouver will can do that. Of course, they can do. I don't know, but people, Singapore is a very clean country. You are
Mm-hmm.
forbidden to spit anywhere. They're gonna fine
Really?
you.
Oh.
Yes, it's
my
forbidden
social
to spit
my social
everywhere.
credit.
Yes. So, how do you plan the layers of this painting from the background to the details?
Character, fence, sort of railing, and then all the background is all the buildings. So three planes there, and the clear separation between them because it's a lot more blurry in the buildings area and more dreamlike in the bit in the back. So yeah,
Mm,
just three planes.
three planes. Awesome. So if you have the given the chance to change this after 4 years or 5 years, what will be the modification that you're gonna do?
Always just more detail, more finesse. You can always refine stuff more and more and more.
Cleavage.
And
More cleavage.
more,
Can we
well, for
say
you,
that? I think
that's what you
yeah.
want.
Yes. More cleavage, Mr. Freaky, after 5 years.
uh, oh, I become
Oh,
more dangerous.
more dangerous, more seductive. Oh,
Falling in love.
yes. This is good for a t-shirt, white
Yeah,
t-shirt in front, and then mesmerizing,
it's like
tantalizing us.
the character from Blade Runner.
Oh yes,
You
yes.
look lonely. I can fix that. That kind of seductive character.
That's true. So, people, before we go on, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, Book 101 Review on my fourth season, people. Fourth season, too. You know, my Food 101, Book 101, Food 101, and Abstract Essay, they are the same. Fourth season already, people. Imagine we are doing this for 4 years now. And we are dedicated to do it every week. So, Book 101 Review with my featured author of the month of August, Mr. Douglas A. Barton, award-winning author, and of course my July featured author of the month, Mr. Sebastian de Castel, award-winning and of course best-selling author. Please support them because if you support them, more books to come. And of course, our Safa Sunday with Miss Safa Bernal, best-selling author, Cyberpunk 2. So please do listen, book, or watch us live via satellite. Oh, no, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitch every Sunday. And I do publish my episode every 3 episodes every week because I have a lot of guests on Book 101 Review. I'm empowering indie authors, people, to promote their books because it's hard to promote books nowadays. In Amazon, you need to pay what? How much it costs? Like, if you advertise, probably you have 200 plus for advertise your books.
Mm.
So, Book 101 Review is all the people that want to advertise your books. You are most welcome to come. And this is our free, but we are having this Book 101 Foundation to help less fortunate people. If you want to donate, this will go to our, well, foundation that we are promoting to help less fortunate children all over the world. So, Mr. Fiki, how do you know when the painting or this painting is finished?
It was 12 o'clock, but
12 o'clock when you did it, right?
I sort of tried setting a time limit for every piece. Like if it's 12 o'clock,
This is done.
get it done, get it done, or get it or finish it within 20 minutes, maybe. Like that's my
Yeah.
time. That's my time limit. Whenever every Saturday, it's,
This is done. This is finished. 12 o'clock
it's
already.
it's done.
By
It's like
hook or by
it's like
crook.
the chopped hands off, hands off.
By hook or by crook. This is done.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what challenges do you face during the painting process?
Uh, I uh, I went through so many ideas during this piece, and I none of them were like landing. So eventually, I found one that I was comfortable with, and just like finding the general idea took a bit of time for this piece. The planning phase took longer than I wanted it to.
Yes. How
Mm.
did you manage to, if you have this, let's say, put something in the paintings that you want to remove? How will you manage it?
Either either I cover it up with the rendering, the coloring and everything, or I just completely redo it. I've redone a lot of stuff if I didn't like it enough, so I'm not a stranger to redoing everything.
So do you think mistakes make you perfect? If you have mistakes to this, oh, I need to delete this. Oh, I need to make this
No,
better.
I just sort of have like a sort of expectation of myself that like I want to live up to every time I come on this podcast. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I
People
have myself standard for myself.
Yes, people will encourage you to commit mistakes because mistakes make you perfect in everything. Even doing this podcast, I learn a lot from my season one, season two, season three. Oh my goodness, I'm saying to myself, oh my goodness, why have a lot of grammatical error on my season one? I season two, I make it better.
Mm.
Season three, I make it.
And then
Don't.
we
Yes,
switched to video and everything.
yes, we are
Used to
getting
be only
better.
audio.
Getting better and better and better. Editing from editing itself. I learn a lot from, talking to people, talking to a lot of guests. It motivate you to be better for if you have a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
First, don't again, people. It's not your business of what people say about you. Focus on what you aim in life. If you become one, or if you want to become famous, focus on that thing. If you want to be a good businessman, focus on that thing. Don't mind what other people say about you because it's not your business. It's your business, it's your own to make better, bigger, and bolder on this earth. Ah, can you give me a cheering squad? Woohoo!
I don't know if you hear that or not. It's not very
Cheer-
loud.
Cheering squad!
Woohoo!
Yes!
Inspirational. Inspirational.
Inspirational people. I said, don't afraid to make mistakes. So, Mr. Fiki, this
Mm.
will be the my last questions.
Oh,
How does your
okay.
personal style influence this painting of yours?
My personal style comes from what I like as a person. I love cyberpunk stuff. I love futuristic stuff. I love purple, blues, and all that colors. So this piece is me on the canvas.
Yes.
I,
Blue
s-
is
I
hot.
spread myself open onto this this picture.
Yes. Blue, blue, blue. If you
Yes.
observe Mr. Fiki, all paintings of Mr. Fiki, it's always blue. Blue.
Yes. Blue
And
is just
combination of
amazing color.
bluish. Because blue color is hot, 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 people. Like the
Mm-hmm.
blue star. It's very, very hot. So, another episode of another masterpiece of Mr. Vicky, and tune in for our merchandise sooner or later. We are brewing it, people. I hope you will buy it and we will be what? Be grateful for that if you're gonna support us. And what else you can say about your painting, Mr. Vicky, before we go on?
I'd say look forward to next week where I try to tackle on the airbender
Oh
or
yes,
waterbender. Yes.
yes.
I
Uh,
have a theme.
yes. They are air, fire, and what else? What are they? Are
Air, fire, earth,
earth,
and wind. Or no. What's the other one? I don't know the other one.
uh,
Metal?
air, air. What else?
Air, fire,
What? Air, fire, water,
earth.
earth. They are
Yeah.
four.
Four.
Four. Yes. Four elements. I think
Four.
if you have the power of the earth, it's like all the
And
elements you can
and
control.
there's also metal and blood.
Oh,
Also.
metal. Yes, I think the villain have the power of metal. Right?
Yeah, one of them do, yeah.
Yes. So tune in, people. We got now featured Airbender, the Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Picky version. So, can you give us a glimpse for that Airbender?
What?
Can you give us a glimpse what we're gonna do? Oh, wow!
Maybe something
Amazing
like that.
fun. Yes. Give me
Didn't
the
know
power.
like the character is crazy like that.
Yes.
Poses, the poses.
Suppose of Eng. Eng. What the name of the Eng?
Eng, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eng. So, people, tune in next week because, as I said, we're gonna feature airbender. Airbending, people, the power
Mm-hmm.
of the elements of the universe. And one more, Mr. Fickie, one more question. Wow, already 30 minutes, usual 20 minutes,
I
right?
know.
But which one or which one of the elements you want gonna choose?
I might choose water, or I don't know. You have one you prefer?
Yes, for me, I'm gonna prefer Earth because
Earth.
if you choose Earth, probably you have control all the elements already. Fire, air, what else? Land, metal, right? In
Mm-hmm.
summary, don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever, right?
yeah.
Okay, Mr.
uh,
Picky.
there's more to come, people. See you next week.
See you
Thanks
next week.
for watching.
Thank you for watching and listening. Yes, I have.